Hi, I'm Reverend Laura Martin, Associate Pastor at Rock Spring UCC in Arlington, Virginia. Poet Mary Oliver asked the question, "Tell me, what is it that I should do with my one wild and precious life?" And our Holy Scripture asks and answers that question over and over. Think about the prophet Micah. The question there, what should I bring before the Lord? Sacrifices, burnt offerings, will that please the Lord? And the answer that Micah tells us, no, it's not about those sacrifices. It's about doing justice, loving kindness, walking humbly with your God. This is what I think about as I prepare to vote this November. I think about how I am voting for issues of justice, how I am voting because everyone I love, the people, the mountains, the animals are at stake with climate change and environmental issues. How climate change threatens especially Black lives and Latinx lives, people living in poverty, as they are always at the edge and feel these impacts most acutely. How I'm voting because I see the divine image in a man with COPD who cannot breathe because of air pollution, and in a Latinx woman who cannot afford to pay her utility bill. The state of Virginia recently joined the Regional Greenhouse Gas Initiative, and I believe that we have a moral responsibility to ensure that the funds from this are put into making energy improvements in low-income housing. The state residential building standards are 10 years behind international energy efficiency standards. These standards lead to both energy poverty and increased greenhouse gases. That needs to change. Virginia needs to bring up these energy efficiency standards, which would cut the poverty energy burden by 35%. These improved conditions would also reduce exposure to mold and pollution, to pests and to allergens. Improved conditions would lead to more green jobs, to a quantifiable reduction in stress in households. Improved conditions would let more people breathe and play and live. So what is required of us? It is to see the divine image in one another, that we reconcile ourselves to the environmental, racial, and social devastation that has ravaged the earth, and that we do the hard work of repair. We understand that we have the ability to make justice real and close, and that we get there by praying and marching and working and voting